Okay guys, this is Curtis trying to contact you in a different way to let you know that we're right at about 7 days to the 28th of this month to be able to get our relaunch started. I was wanting to take a different approach to get some information out to you, some information perhaps that you may know already. Hopefully, some of you may be motivated by it to see the real situation that you might be in America with the economy, the Social Security Administration problems, the job situation. If you will, in this email, we have a link, Smartphone Club third-party information, I think it says. If you go to that link and listen to those videos, it'll give you some information on network marketing, direct selling, as well as some real-life situation that's happening in America and how the economy as we see it right now is not looking very good. Network marketing, guys, is the only way that you really can secure your future if you're an average person. I mean, if you got thousands and thousands of dollars in the bank, if you're a rich aunt is going to leave you $1 million, she's got some property worth $10 million, sure, you can sit back and, take it easy. Be cool. Don't worry about the economy. Don't worry about the future. But if you are like 99.9% of people in America who's out there working every day, you need to take a serious look at what we're doing now. I had a representative send me an email this week, and she said she's tired of getting preached to about advertising, preached to about adding members in the Smartphone Club. She's just getting tired of it. And I got to thinking about what she said, and I said, well, maybe I'm pushing too much. Maybe I can see the big picture and you guys can't see the big picture, and I want you to see it so bad that maybe I'm being a little bit too aggressive. So what I decided to do, I decided to go ahead and just put the numbers out. I'm going to give you the real numbers, the real facts of what network marketing has the potential to do for anybody who's listening to the sound of my voice right now. All you got to do is use the internet. Guys, network marketing over the internet is a game changer. Now, most of you know, or maybe you don't know, I'm a truck driver. Been driving trucks for the last 10 or 12 years or so, and half of that time I've been involved in network marketing. Okay, I work typically 10 hours a day holding the steering wheel. So if I can do network marketing over the internet, anybody can do network marketing over the internet that's got a job, that's working 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, or whatever, and coming home for the rest of the week to do whatever you want to do for the other 110 hours or so. Okay. In 2006, when my wife and I decided we were going to work our way out of this trucking job, we knew the only chance we had was going to be network marketing. One, because we didn't have a whole lot of money. We had invested a lot of money in trucks, and we did that thing for a couple of 2 or 3 years, made a lot of money, had a lot of expenses. So we got fed up with that, and we knew we couldn't build a traditional network marketing business because we can't hold meetings. We can't call 1 million people a day to try to get a downline started. So we knew the only way we're going to build a downline in network marketing was going to be over the internet. And if we couldn't figure out how to do it, then we had no hope. So our backs were up against the wall. We either had to make it or we was going to break it. That's a choice we had. We had to either make it in network marketing on the internet, or we was just going to be busted for the rest of our lives, either driving a truck or being broke. So we had a real serious why. We were highly motivated to figure out a way how to do it. Now, what we've done in the last 6 years in network marketing, I tell you, is no way in the world anybody can do it the old traditional way of marketing. Okay, we built 3-4 different downlines, over 10,000 members in different opportunities. 4 different downlines, over 10,000 members each in different opportunities. During that entire time, we were driving a truck. Okay, so if we did that over the internet, and we encourage you to do the same thing that we did over the internet, why you can't do it? And most of that time we're driving a truck over the road, meaning that we stay out 3 or 4 weeks at a time before we even went home. So all of the work that we did online had to be done in off time. Off time was typically 10 hours a day, and you got to sleep in those 10 hours too. Okay, my point is this, guys. I get really passionate about building downlines over the internet because I know it worked. And the reason why it worked is because if you get just a few people that are seriously motivated, and you get them to do a few things every day, that's what network marketing is all about. But over the internet, it's so much easier because you don't even have to leave your house. You don't have to call anybody. All you got to do is systematically post ads on the internet in places where people are looking for a business opportunity or looking to recruit people in a business opportunity. That's all we started doing. We started by going in Yahoo groups, Yahoo business groups, and we found people all over America in those groups that wanted to post a few ads a day to get involved in the network marketing company we were in. And in the first 30 days, we had over 100 people that wanted to do it. Now, by the time we were in that business, 6 months, 5 months, we had over 500 people that was doing it. By the end of the first year, we had 10,000 people in our downline. At the end of the first year. End of the second year, 20,000. By the time we left that company, we had close to 40,000 people in our downline. Only because we taught a few people how to do a few things, and they did it consistently over and over and over. 100% over the internet, guys. 100% over the internet. Okay? So if you can just grasp that idea, if you can get that concept of posting a few ads on the internet, go to different websites that we show you, places that we show you, what we show you how to do it and what to do. If you just do that, if you did that 1 ad, 2 ads, 3 ads, 4 ads a day, over a period of time, you accumulate a lot of ads, and those ads will continue to draw traffic. They continue to draw traffic the way we show you how to do it. Okay, and so that over time, the more ads you have out there, the more traffic you're going to automatically get. We call it residual traffic. You're going to get that traffic over and over and over. Might be 1 or 2 hits per ad. So if you get 300, 400, 500 ads, 600, 700, 800 ads, 9, 10, 1,000 ads, and then as more time go by, you're recruiting people that's doing the same. Each day, you might get 1,000 hits in your downline, okay? Then you might get 5,000 hits in your downline, 10,000 hits in your downline, 100,000 hits in your downline. Guys, that's how we did it. That's exactly how we did it. Residual traffic over the internet is powerful. It's a game changer. Then each day, as your downline grow, you'll get more and more and more hits that you don't have to do anything to go get. You don't have to spend any Google AdWords. You don't have to do any more work. The traffic just keeps coming in because you have so many people out there posting ads in your downline. That's how we did it. Okay? We did it in that company. We left that company. We started a network marketing deal our own self. Kind of a downline builder kind of deal. And within the first 10 days, we had over 5,000 people in it. Okay. Many of you listen to my voice. You know the story on that. You were around. You saw the action that we had in those first 10 days. You saw the action that we had for that entire run of 7 months, where we built the downline from 0 in February 2010 to over 13,000 by October of 2010. Okay. That didn't work out. Right around the time we found Lightyear, we were promoting that other deal. And when we lost everything, then we started putting everything in Lightyear 100%, and we started the smartphone club. Okay. When we started the smartphone club, it took off like a rocket, guys. And you see where it is today. Okay. Lightyear, we have over 12,000, close to 12,000 people in Lightyear. Okay. 16,000 customers, 26,000, 27,000 members in the smartphone club. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 downlines that we built. 100% over the internet. 100% over the internet. I can count the number of people, my fingers and toes, that I have called on the telephone to say, "Hey guys, I want you to take a look at my business opportunity." I can count the number of people, my fingers and toes, that I pick up my telephone and I call and I say, "Hey, I want you to take a look at my business opportunity," or invite them to a webinar presentation. Okay. What if we could just get 10 people a month to duplicate that? 20 people a month. 100 people a month, 1,000 people a month, 10,000 people a month to duplicate that. Just posting ads here, there on the internet. Google will pick up your ads. You'll get residual traffic to your ads. And that's how we'll build it, guys. That's how we'll build it. When we saw Lightyear, actually, when we saw a wireless MLM opportunity, we got really excited. One of the biggest problems we always had in our different downlines, they were always worldwide. Most of the action was not in the United States. Most of the money was in the United States. Okay. Lightyear, these wireless companies, they were all in the United States. So we figured if we build a downline in the United States where the money is, then, our income would naturally take off like a rocket. A lot of these guys get in and they work hard around the world. They get in, they work hard, but they don't have the money to keep that auto ship payment going. And they typically drop out. Okay, so we went through that a few times, and we realized, we said, well, we need to get in a company that has a product that everybody is already using, and they're going to buy it whether they're in network marketing or not. Okay, so when we saw a wireless MLM, a wireless network marketing company, it wasn't even Lightyear, the first one. Somebody in our second downline that we built in that company, they sent us an email about a company called Wild Mobile. Okay, I looked at the email, I looked at the website, I'm in. That was my attitude. I called a guy, or I called a woman or whatever to try to get her to sign me up, $500. I'm ready to go, okay, because I could see it instantly. That company was so disorganized, I couldn't even get anybody to sign me up, okay. And I said to myself, if I got to talk to everybody that I sign up, I won't go anywhere. Okay, so I kind of got negative about that. Then I started looking around. I Googled wireless internet, wireless network marketing, whatever it was. And it was about 6 or 7 different companies came up. But the experience that I had with Wild Mobile, I said, well, let me check these companies out real good. I'm not just going to jump on one. I'm going to check them out real thoroughly and pick the one that I think it's got the best chance. That's how I found Lightyear, guys, okay? That's how I found Lightyear, because of another failed company. And that's what happens with the internet. People Google stuff and they come across it and they say, wow, this is it. I'm going to jump right on it. That might be your referral link they see. But if your referral link is not out there, how are they going to see it? Now, that particular representative who called me complaining, actually sent me the email complaining about I'm preaching to her too much about posting ads and all that kind of stuff. I Googled her name. I Googled Lightyear. And guess what I found out? The only result that came up, her name and Lightyear, was a posting I did in one of the message groups with her name in it. Her name is nowhere to be found in connection with Lightyear on the internet. Now, you tell me what chances she got of being able to be successful in Lightyear Wireless in 3 months, and her name, her business is not even on the internet. You can't find it. But she tired of getting preached to. But here's the point, guys. When I saw Lightyear, I knew that there was a way to build this thing over the internet. Okay, I knew there was a way to do it. All I had to do was figure out a website, figure out a concept, and I could do it. I wanted to do it super fast. I wanted to make presidential director in 12 months. That was my goal. 12 months, I wanted to be presidential director. Okay, so we pumped in $800 in advertising. We didn't want to sit around and wait for people to do the advertising. We pumped in $800 in the first 30 to 45 days before we even joined Lightyear to drive a bunch of traffic to a splash page that we created. Okay, we told everybody this thing is going to be big. It's going to be super big, guys. Jump in it with me. Okay, we're going to start June the 1st. All I need for you to do is get on the list right now and get your pennies together, okay? Get your money together. So June the 1st, we're going to jump in and we're going to do it on a rotation system. Those that got on the list first, they're going to be on the top of the rotator. Those that came in later, they're going to fall under them, okay? That was my plan. We did all the advertising for the first 45 days to get 1,200 people that said, wow, Curtis, this is something we want to do, okay? Toward the end of May, we sent another email out. Who's going to have their money June the 1st? Out of that 1,200, only 22 people said that they're going to have the money ready on June the 1st. Totally disappointed. But you know what? We seen that movie before. Okay, so we didn't stop. We kept on going. June the 1st, we signed up. May the 26th in Lightyear. June the 1st, we threw the link out there. Out of that 22, only 2 people signed up. And you can see what's happened since then. But the whole point of that is this, guy. It's all about advertising. It's all 100% about advertising. Okay, the first guy I sponsored, I didn't have any idea who he was. I think he did join. He joined one of my other downlines. Okay, so maybe he had a little bit of a track record to know the kind of advertising I do, the kind of downline building I do. Okay, but a lot of those other 13,000 people, maybe half of them, a third of them was in the United States. All those other people, they saw what kind of results that we had in that previous opportunity. They didn't all jump in. Okay, he jumped in. And he did what we asked him to do. Go ahead and throw some ads out there. And he threw some ads out there, some emails out there, and boom, he got the top guy in Lightyear right now. But the whole point of it is, I would have never gotten him if I hadn't been advertising. I didn't know him. Okay? That's how this thing is built, guys. All over America, there's people just like this number one income earner guy looking for an opportunity, but they don't know Lightyear is what they're looking for. Okay? The guy that throw their ads out there, those are going to be the ones. The guys that throw those are going to be ones that are going to snag these people somewhere in their downline. The guy who sponsored me in that first online business, guess how I found him? Well, in actuality, guess how he found me? A guy who went on to put close to 40,000 people in his downline. The guy's from Quebec, Canada. I Googled the company, and he showed up. I said, well, I'm going to sign up under this guy. I didn't know him. I still don't know him. He sends me emails every once in a while. My downline's still growing. He still thanks me. But the whole point is, I didn't even know the guy. All I did was Google the company, and because I wanted to join that company, I was going to join under somebody. It didn't matter who, because I was determined to be successful. I'm going to cherry pick and look around on the internet, see who I can get that's going to give me the most help. I wasn't going to do that. I didn't care who the sponsor was. Same way with Lightyear. When I went to the website and Googled Lightyear, I saw a guy's website say, wow, Lightyear. I opted in. He started sending me emails. I didn't know who he was. I didn't care who he was. It just so happened I had a few questions that he didn't answer. And I had a few more questions that he didn't answer. The guy probably wasn't even doing the business by that time. But the whole point is, I found out later that he was in a senior vice president's organization, Michael Manuel, and he and his sponsor, I think by now they quit. They both quit. But the whole point is, I didn't care who my sponsor in Lightyear was going to be. Just so happened I Googled Lightyear again, and I, kind of looked a little bit higher in the rankings and ended up with the sponsor I got right now. I sent him a couple of emails with those same questions, and he responded right away. So I said, hey, look, I'll sign up under you. He didn't even respond. Okay, but 6 weeks later, I signed up under her, and the rest is history. Okay, guys, now let's look at that history. I showed you how we got started. I gave you the pass. Okay, we started June the 1st, 2010. Right now, we have right at 12,000 representatives in our downline. Now, if you do the math on that, okay, it took me about $800 to get 12,000 people in my downline, roughly. Okay, $800 before I joined Lightyear to get it started. Then I, joined Lightyear, paid the $300, whatever, bought a phone, whatever. But $800 in advertising, that's what really did it. $800 in advertising that got it started. 12,000 people in my downline right now. Okay, 12,000 people in my downline right now, 16,000 customers. Now, think about this. How much money has passed hands in that 2-year period? Okay, how much commissions have been paid out in that 2-year period based on an $800 advertising investment? That could have been a 2-month time investment. That could have been a 3-month, a year time investment. But we wanted to do it fast, so we pumped some money into it to, get it going fast, okay? But 12,000 people, Lightyear paid $295 for every representative that joined the company. Every representative that joined the company as a senior manager, Lightyear is going to pay out $295. 295 times, let's see, 295 times 12,000 representatives. Okay, let's just say 1,000 of those 12,000 were sales managers. So Lightyear don't pay $295 for sales managers. So let's just say Lightyear paid $295 times 11,000. Do the math on that, guys. If I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere around $3 million. $3 million change hands in the United States economy based on an $800 advertising investment. Okay. Now here again, as I mentioned, that could have been a time investment. I could have been posting ads for 3 months or 6 months or a year to get that same action started. We didn't want to wait that long. Our goal was presidential director in 12 months. We were naive a little bit, but that was our initial goal. So we wanted to pump in advertisement to get it growing before we joined the company, so that once we join on June the 1st, we'd be off and running. Okay. Well, we did get off and running, but a few things happened along the way, and we did make our goal, but for being presidential director in 12 months. But this is the thing, guys. $3 million changed hands. Okay. Over a 2-year period. Now, right now, we're starting our second 2-year period. Okay. June the 1st, this is June the 20th, 21st, whatever. So we're starting this next 2-year period with not 2 representatives, but we're starting it with over 12,000 representatives. Are you following what I'm saying here, guys? Okay, over the next 2-year period, imagine how much money is going to change hands when these 12,000 representatives go out and get 1 more representative, 2 more representatives, 3, 10, 15 more representatives on the average, okay, in the next 2-year period. We personally sponsored probably well over 50 people in Lightyear, gave half of them away, kept half of them. We got 26. But imagine if just 10% of that 12,000 can just duplicate what we did, put in an average of 50 representatives each. You follow what I'm saying? And everybody else get 1 or 2. Okay, so that's how network marketing is built. Downlines are built. That's how network marketing incomes are built. You get a whole lot of people, end up doing a little bit, but you got to get it started with 1, 2, 3, 4, and build it up from there. Okay, now Lightyear has caused over $3 million, I think $200,000 to circulate in the economy based on that $800 investment. But that's just the upfront money. That's not even including the residual. The residual is paid on all the wireless bills, on all the customer services, on the home phone, the wireless internet, the home security, the direct TV, Dish Network, on and on. So many services I can't hardly even remember, but the whole key is Lightyear pays a monthly residual on most of those services. Okay, so as these 12,000 representatives go out and put in 1 or 2 customers each, that's how we ended up with 16,000. Okay, so that means that the residual keeps going and keeps going and keeps going on the usage of the 16,000. Now, over the next 2-year period, can we say our downline can be 30,000 from 12 to 30? Can it be from 12 to 36? Can it go from 16,000 customers to 32,000 to 45,000 customers in the next 2-year period? This is the key, guys. That growth is going to take place anyway. Whether you get in Lightyear or whether you don't get in Lightyear, that growth is on autopilot. It's going to happen. So what we decided to do was, let's go back to square one. Let's relaunch our downline, our core downline, every month to help new people coming in right now and those that are sitting on the fence like watching, okay, give them an opportunity to get in ahead of some of this growth. It's not too late. Lightyear is still below the ground floor. We haven't even really gotten our downline started yet. Guys, if you knew what we have planned, you'd be amazed. We started with Smartphone Club. We had a 5-year plan. We had a 5-year downline building plan to go up to 1 million members within 5 years, okay? We're nowhere near that amount, guys. Okay, so what I'm saying right now is, go ahead, if you got your pennies together, go ahead and get in ahead of this crowd. Okay, go ahead and get in ahead of the crowd. Now, 2 years ago, I was almost in the same position. In emails telling everybody, jump in, guys. This thing's gonna be big. Jump in. It's gonna be big. Only 2 guys decided to jump in. Now, I'm saying to you, this is a what you call a breaking point. Okay. At some point in the future, you're gonna remember this point right here, and you're gonna say to yourself one or two things. Boy, I'm glad I jumped in when I did. Or boy, I wish I had jumped in when I could. Now, all we ask you to do is to come in as a senior manager. Hopefully you can come in as a senior manager. If you can't come in but a sales manager, that's okay too. But we can't put you on the rotator as a sales manager because sales managers can't earn the $100 fast start bonuses, and there's no point in signing you represent senior managers. You're not going to get paid on them. So come in as a senior manager, order a phone. You order the cheapest phone that you can if necessary. You don't have to get the fanciest phone. All you need is a phone. You need one wireless customer to be able to earn money from Lightyear. So budget coming in $324.99, about $100, $120 for the cheapest phone Lightyear's got, and then concentrate on getting some ads out on the internet. Okay, those are the things that we need you to do. We need you to come in as a senior manager, get your phone, and get some advertising started. You got to get some advertising started because we can give you 3 senior managers because we got maybe a whole bunch in the pipeline. Okay, but if you're not advertising, we're not going to give you any more. So where are you going to get them from? Okay, so you have to start getting the advertising campaign going and getting some people under you that's got an advertising campaign going. And then, as more and more people come in, some of those people might bring in somebody they're not a senior manager themselves. That's how you'll be able to use your residual traffic from the Smartphone Club downline to grow your wireless downline. To grow your downline in Lightyear, use your residuals from the Smartphone Club to grow your downline in Lightyear wireless. That's the way it works. You see, that's the key. That's going to be the key to it. You won't have to do all the work, but you got to get it started. Okay, so go ahead and be ready on the 28th to have your money. Send us an email. Let us know that you got your 10 members. That's the other thing. There's 4 things you got to do. You got to be a senior manager. You got to be a wireless customer, or at least have one. You got to do some advertising, and you got to have at least 10 new members on your front line each and every month that you want to be on the rotator. Okay, so if you have your 10 new members and you get 3 people that come in, nobody else is qualified, boom, they automatically go into you. So each month, be prepared to make sure that whatever you do in your advertising, add in or however you want to do, get 10 new members every month that you want to be on the rotator. Then you'll eventually, if your advertising don't get you 3 senior managers, you'll work your way up to the top of the rotator and you'll get the next 3 that comes in once you get to the top. That's the way we're going to do it, guys. And we're going to relaunch the downline every month. We're going to relaunch the downline. That'll give people that's coming in right now, highly motivated, a chance to jump ahead of everybody else. You see, we don't know who's going to come in next month. We don't know who's going to come in August. We don't know who's going to come in September. But if we get somebody that come in that's highly motivated, they get it, they jump right on it, we want to push them right up to the top. We're not going to wait for their sponsor to come in. They may never come in, you see. So if you coming in now, your sponsor's not in, don't worry about it. We'll give them a chance to jump in. If they don't, we'll put you under somebody. So go ahead and just jump right in. As more people come in after you, that'll build your residual income, that'll build your downline. Everybody grow. That's how this thing is going to grow, guys. Okay, I said I was going to keep this down to 20 minutes. I think I'm at 24 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right now. If you have any questions, send us a contact form message from the members area about this. And most certainly, guys, let's grow get 'em. Okay, guys, as you know, I always have a PS. There's one thing I didn't mention. If you'll notice, there's a link in this message that shows Smartphone Club profiles of success. These are some people, guys, that are involved in network marketing. It's about 20 different profiles of different companies. These people got in network marketing organizations years ago, some of them 2 years, some of them 5 years, some of them 10 years. But if you go through these profiles and just listen to what they say and the kind of lifestyle and the kind of life that they're having, this is the potential that we're sitting on right now, but multiply that potential 100 times. Most of these network marketing companies, when you look at the compensation plan, I feel sorry for the people. I mean, I've studied just about every compensation plan out there. And, the number one person, give you an example, the number one person in these series of videos is a lady that I think she's in Mary Kay. And, I mean, she's touted as a tremendous success story, been in Mary Kay for years and years, making $500,000 a year, guys. $500,000 a year. Years and years in Mary Kay, I think she's a top income earner in that company. Trust me, guys, $1 million a year for 10 years worth of work is really not a whole lot of money when you consider the Lightyear wireless compensation plan. Now, another thing that you'll notice too in these profiles, most of them are women. You don't know what we got planned, guys. We plan stuff 3-6 months ahead of time. Okay, we got some stuff that's coming out, and it's going to be centered around primarily around women in network marketing. That when you see it, if you see it, it's gonna blow your socks off. I can't tell you about it right now because we don't have it out yet, but it's some stuff that's gonna blow your socks off when you take a look at it. But anyway, go ahead and check out those videos, and keep in mind, we're always working, we're always trying for you. So let's go ahead and get this thing started so we can get you at the top. Have a great day.